onye ne ndade asem ne ndade asem ne nwa na ɔde dɛm ndade asem na abɔbu wiase nye nyinaa ma yɛnya yɛ ato ni sɛbi obi bu a nti yɛbɔkɔ preset but yɛnkɔ obi bu a sɛbi ne ti ase tirɛ ne ti ase yɛ papa ma ɔbɛka bi ɔnte ase ma ase sɛntirɛ yɛ ne nyɛ ɔpan yɛ na adwene fan nti ɔsɛ dɛm nyimpa no ɔde ndade asem bi abɔbu wiase nyinaa nti ɔkyerɛ dɛm wɔnyi asɛm na ɔka ɔno yɛ nsɛm ɔyɛ asɛm nhyehyɛe a ɔngyina nyame asɛm do ɔna ɔde abɔbu wiase nyimpa yɛ ti bi nyɛ ɔde nam yɛ mpanyinfo do ɔde nam ahemfo do ne ɔyɛ hɔna nti obi sɛ ɔyɛ abetu yɛanka ba na ɛdɛ ɔpɛrɛ ɔkyerɛ wu ɛyɛ wu dɛ ɔyɛ tumi bi hɔna na ɔde kyerɛkyerɛ ba abɛ wiase abetu na ɔde kyerɛkyerɛ bi abɛ wiase ma yɛfo de yɛde so nyame ɛwɔ but no man can. Verse number 3. Now the name Namsusum or Salado, the moon of Babi out a boa, Mimi Bidu. Now, if some isn't a said, ma, always say the sun, Nimbin do. Now, Obano said a terrible soda. And ye, Mimi, now what she said is got. Nye aboten ho nye amonziba na opesika kwaba a echiwade nye ni ndwoman fi ahyem ma na waatwe odini bi no mo maboro de esumasam Babylon kese ndwoman asase no bi echiwade nyina ne na tem ose nti no obi se de se bi o huhu bi ayefe yuma nti dem Lucifer na ɔka na hwana ɔyɛ tumi bi ɔyɛ ipa bi ahindi bi anya yenyu ayɛ de yedi yenyu ohu na ɔyɛ abeli ipa dem Babylon no watu ni din Babylon na dem Babylon na hwana Babylon na se kyerɛ de nti ɔma ye bɛda shamaki ya ne de confusion ɔka Babylon na ɔkyerɛ confusion basabasa bibia afrafra basabasa nti obi sɛ de man mo de dem confusion abeli ase ampa yɛnya ihu dɔ yɛ America na wɔde wababɔ pasa da bibiase imende ɔno bibiase nya awusu yɛ ndagene bibifo yɛ ne bibifo America yɛ hwɛ wɔn paa nti yɛn kase yɛ bibia yɛ gye that bibi America life yɛ hwɛ nti Babylon America no to yɛ confusion mo fa bibia a ɔyɛ nyame te ne bibia fa yɛ gyina wa da seka bibia nti no ɔka sɛ bi bɔ dɛ otu ahyehyɛ hyehyɛ bi dɛ abɔfra ba wɔdi 10 years sɛ ɔde ɔkaka genesis dɛ ɔkakakara wɔsi biribi afɔ ba ne yimdii na akukuturo obotum de akakara ne onye na emu sɛ afɔ ba ne yɛ dɛ bi a fa dɛ muhu ma esi ma me kan ne ɔtɔ ne fa antika sɛ bu dɛ bi a ɔkɛ na ne fa ho ti bi wɔ sɛbi me nsam no ayɛ mesi abisema ɔno wɔma no kwan ibo wɔma no kwan de bi ɔpɛdɛ ɔsesa dɛ ɔyɛ beyi nti bɛrɛ mi yɛ bisi a wɔma no kwan mi bɛrɛ mi yɛ bisi a bɛrɛ mi yɛ beyi wɔma no kwan de wɔde yi ɔyɛ confusion verse number 6 verse number 6 na mo no ba no de awotofo no bogya nyi kenama ne ade ko hamahye yɛ wɔhyai atofo bogya abo no ɛna obi sɛ dɛ de mutum no so kyerɛ we ku awotofo bebree we ku nyame na konkonfo bebree a yɛ na ade ko a wiase wonyim ti wɔda bɛhyɛ Bible mu wɔfa Jesus Christ a yɛ yɛnyim de yɛni din Jesus Christ mo no woku nti obi sɛ dɛ abetum we ku dam komsefo kuna komsefo na wolu tubo na nyina agimpa na ma sɛ yɛ hwɛ ayi ase from Jesus Christ ampa yɛnya yɛ gitu wala ba Roma hindi ɔno odi bi ase da ti dɛ mu nyina agimpa na wo da bɛ sisi ampa so nti ɛde de ko na mutu kyerɛ ndo we do de sɛ hona yi wo bondo de sɛ pope wa assign de be ne bi no wa bise wala awe wana awe president wana awe wana so awe wana on him ono no di wiase ne dutu bibia no hwe bibia hye bia ndi kwa sign ni nine ndi bikuna mo tro chere ngole Ghana parliamentarians aba do good mayo and I am man pin aba do good on me African leaders to be an pin out but the way she say the way sleep ba e don yan one also on your cry bia cry the same as I did the ayo one yan one nti amadu go to dem go for ho nti asofu nshiro nti yeni anu me mbaba na mrante wa bo ma wote there wa hwe a bibia se ni be ni bo wa bi se wa ba nya ni hihie mu aka de be ni no bo wo bi sia na ye be ni no bo wo bi ni bi se so bo wo bi sia na me na tem de fu so ba se nti ye verse number 7 na ogofo ne se mi de ibe na zinti ena oyo wonwa o si ehu o che John de ehu anwo se ma be ehu de denti na ojo na oyo wonwa echiwada dem tu no oye de oye e ba nso oyo wonwa abo no ahu inu no enche oho na onyiwo na obefi bonu aba na wakọ ose mu o si nyame se obese obaba ohwe ase obasan so ahwe nti ede go bi se ne ho na o mai wo mra hinde hwe ase bibia wo ju ko nti na hin nya ko bi a cheche na de o che ede o take inosi Ottoman Empire won o mai wo mra hinde ro hwe ase nti ade yi ni wo yi a che John de wa hwe ase so na so obasan so ade wa hwe na so ya se wo mra hinde ne mi na we tin yi ni aka san yi ju ye pe you woman is one color what on big bibia one color sisi among one time is there or 12 for 1 now so yeko you look calendar or 7 o'clock in area that one was one you have to bibia wa na I you reach you go verse number 10 na 9 I say aha na adwen aha ena adwen eno aha na adwen wo yansa ose selakia aha ena adwen a owo yansa wo iteration no ye imipo isan a oba ne tetelu na waye anyemfu isan na benu ma hwiase na ba kon wo ko na ba ko so no nya mbae na soba o twede o tina ho kakre bi do say iteration ni dem 7 empires a waden waba na dem 7 empires ana so ahinzi na wabe ahinzi ibeden isuan na dem ahinzi so ni numa hwiase na eko ho na eko si nya mbae na eko no so na oba yenti asimo okan se kuni nya ba do baye ni wa yinfu isun ne belu ahwiase no ba ko ho no ba ko so nya mbae na se oba o twede o tena ho kakre bi o se na ekunu a o tutu no a o yesun so oba tena kakre bi but o tena kakre bi orange nya me na tim go bene baba dem no wu ya se John na abo no a ncho ho na onyi ho no onara enyi nya otia awotwe na ofi isonu na oroko osemu ehun nti o te iteration no tisi ekura baka mo esebru na onye different ono na o hwe ase na wa san so ase nti o boso osoro be obaka mo awotwe 8 atase nti o 7 na pe be na o hwe ase okosumai o bibi no kakra na o je tu no ndi mebi na o ye hanya wasan so amanu mu ani wi ase yiwo mu ye de nyame so papa twinchen ne ne bebi verse number 13 I say 12 na embendu no a huni no wo ya yefutu a wonya nye ahenzi nanso wo ya abo no enyi wonya abo no tum de ayefu don hweroko wonya abo no nyetum don hweroko inum wo adweno kor na wodi won ahoɔden enyi tum ma aboɔ no ɔsi na anyi di du bi so wɔ hɔ a wɔde wɔn ho abɛta aboɔ no a wɔhyɛ aboɔ no ase nti wɔn na wɔnyi wiase nhyehyɛ ɔsi nti ɛde hyɛ ase ɔbobɔbɔ nti ne yɛbɛtena yi european wɔfoɔ G8 G dɛm dɛm nkɔfo yɛhwɛ hu ebifu bi kama African country bi ayɛ ɔnka ho European countries no kɔtee dɛm nkɔfo no ɔsi wɔnye aboɔ no yɛ de bi a wɔnyi twa gyina wɔnye hyehyɛ na wɔde wɔn ahoɔden na wɔn adwi nyinaa wɔyɛ de wɔde bua aboɔ no ma ɔbɛn wɔtu wɔde edi wiase do yɛde nneɛma dɛ akokɔ bi onyi ba akokɔ bi a ne yɛde onyina yɛde nneɛma basabasa ɛna yɛhwɛ ɛtena ebi a na yɛde ka yɛ mu abɔfra nkɔkyɛ good morning nkɔkyɛ si dɛ wɔde nyima ada wo nyi tiri yɛ wa ehu nipa yɛase bi ayɛ ɔkɔ papa akɔnyɛ nkanka ebi verse number 15 na ɔsɛ mi dɛ isu na ihuni dɛ ɔbaa no te no yɛ nkurɔfo enyi nipa dodo enyi aman enyi kasa nti ɔsɛ sɛ bible wɔkɛkyɛ ne nsu a n'ase kyɛ daba de nipa nti ɔsɛ nsu na yihu na aboɔ ne tena do emutu ne tena do ɔkyɛ dɛ ɔyɛ nipa ankɔ so yɛn abɔ wɔn te wiase nyinaa do nti obi sɛ dɛ ɛmana wɔn mu ahene nti pope no ɔkyɛn yɛn ayɛ do nti wɔn na bi de kɛse bi bɛ dɛ sɛ ɔno w'asan ne bi na ebi wɔ bisi ne bisi ɛwɔ la awɔ yɛn wɔn na wɔn na nan wɔn na ha wɔn na nan wɔn na nti su kɛse bebree no aboɔ ne kyɛn nyinaa ayɛ do ɔne yɛ aso verse 16 na mbɛni bi no a ɛho yɛ no nye aboɔ no wɔn a wɔkyi ndwama no ɔsɛ Salakia verse 16 na mbɛni bi no a ɛho yɛ no nye aboɔ no wɔn a wɔbɛkyi ndwama no na wɔato no saa na wɔatɔ no tupan na wɔde ne nam wɔadi ne nam na wɔde ogya ahyew no koraa Nyankopɔn de hyɛ no n'akoma mu dɛ wɔnyɛ ne tirimsam na wɔnyɛ adwenokɔ wɔmfa wɔn aheman ma aboɔ no nkasi dɛ Nyankopɔn asɛm no bɛba mu na ɔbaa no a ɛho no enyi kuro kɛse no a ɔdi him wɔ asase ahemfo nyinaa do ɔsɛ nyame baba bɛsɛ na mmom nyame amanokwan dɛ ɔntete wiase nkankan mpo nyɛ ne bibifo nyɛ yidwafo asobrɛkyewfo ɔntete yɛn na mmom ɔbɛma n'anyi dɛ dɛ abɔ ade nti ɔbɛkɔrɔ ya dɛ ɔbɛdɛ ɔbɛdi him dɛ ma ɔbɛyɛ a wiase nyinaa bɛdɛ ɔhwe ase wɔ ne hyehyɛ biara mu na ɔrenkyɛ nyame de ne num asɛm bɛba na wabɛsɛ no na asase de nyinaa yɛbɛdɛ ibomu Nyankopɔn abade mutu ide minti ina kasa ne wɔ bebree but ya abɔ no tɔfa nti ide bisia ya ka kyɛm dɛ Shabbat shalom
So we said shalom to our visitors.
Shalom.
And their Zamar students, huh? What subject you teach them, Zamar? You teach them English. Okay. Get third chant 3 and 4 for me.
Ya America ya kuna ya mebiri ake ya ba me ba huma ma ba ina ho ntina dam petition orba ya kan the book of 3 John ya wo John ankasa na ya wo 1 John 2 John 3 John the 3 John we quote e bi asema wo te asema wo ko ma wan ai na bi wa ba sere
1 John 3 John verse 3 and 4.
Read.
For I rejoice greatly.
I rejoice. That's what you say.
Rejoice greatly.
Read.
For
Third
I.
John 1 verse 4.
3 John, verse 4. 3 John, verse 4. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth.
So you see, so for the children, Deacon can explain, no matter what is about a teacher, the greatest joy is when they walk in the truth of the Most High. Right? So even at their age today, with so many distractions out there for them, but they still have to bear and give space for the Most High to lead them and teach them in truth. Right? So that's the most glorious thing to us and to the Most High, is when your young people walk in truth. Can? You want to break? Interpret people?
Okay. In your nom, right here, and it is here, go see in your breed. That anything, all the needs, that you will not look at it, and put it in 3 John, verse 4. 3 John, verse 4. See, ain't here some more. The internet, you are being one of us saying, what did the master need to know? What's it? Me, though, I watch me there. Matter there. Remember, none, you call him. What's it? Name of a chipa. Then, who I will know way. Who since you will be said, when you write him on the oil, what is a from one who's able to check? You send it. Now, on your own, I beg you to do. No sort of one. I said, what's your own about it? No sort of one. What English? What? What's it? A woman or chum. Name of French to come. Name of Medino Batin there. What did the Dominion ask me? What bet church a woman who went out to the Dominion ask me? Said you don't to me over Jipa. There are some more 3 John, chapter 4, chapter 1, verse 4, and some more thing. You see, someone you walk out. You have passed. You go down to the room. You go home. You go now. Where is your car? So if you listen here, you have to break it out the first class. I said, oh, again, I have to message you when you get to second class. You get see there will call now because Cassa, Yamidina Mogo, or catch your media. Today, you but the woman who call them mother, one answer. Saturday. You see, I catch your dead. Sabasha one.
Stand and introduce yourself. Sandra, how old are you? What do you want to achieve in life? What do you want to become in life? You want to? There's no profession named job. Who teach you that? Yes, what can you do? You can do everything. Draw this man over for me. Sit, son. This time. Your name and your age. Emmanuel, how old are you? 16. What do you want to become in life? And that's honest. Right? Isabella, bruh. How far is our English? Emmanuel. Average. Okay. Because you say in life, it's supposed to be we the parents tell the children what they should achieve. But we should see their strong point, we should see their weak point. So you're honest with that. So we'll help you. At 16 is the time you should know. Okay, Sister Emmanuel. Hey, you. Stand in there. I don't hear you.
Blessing Antonia Obi.
What she said? What's her name? Blessing. What's your tribe? What's your tribe?
Hey, Aberdeen. Hey, Aberdeen. Fantiana. Fantiana.
I actually don't know. Which one? Do you know? She don't know. How old are you?
14.
You're 14. What you want to become in life?
Nurse.
You want to become a nurse? Okay. Mensa, that's fancy. What you want to, how old are you, Elizabeth? What you want to become in life? You want to become a lawyer. Nicola? What's your age? What do you want to become in life? Become a nurse. So we have 2 nurses, 1 lawyer, 1 artist. Hey. Put your on your side when you speak, sir. And speak like a man to me.
My name is James.
James. What's your surname? Okay. What do you want to become in life and what your age, sir?
17 years.
And what you want to become in life?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Let's see. Grace? How old are you, Grace? 14. What do you want to become in life, Grace? Nurse. 3 nurses, 1 lawyer, 1 artist, 2 women. Have a seat, Grace. Huh? This man. How old are you, sir? What do you want to become in life? Can you draw? Can you draw? Bro. Draw my brother Rahashi. Plan you must enjoy your features. See? Draw. You know what an architect is? Huh? Ramsey? Ramsey. How old are you, sir? Huh? What do you want to become in life? You want to become a police? Martin. Okay, Mr. Duncan. How old are you? 15. What do you want to become in life? Doctor. Okay.
Should have won pandemic.
You can draw a plan of a building. So you have to be versatile. Because Stan, you see, I don't know how Isabella teaching you, but in this world is a cold world. There is no architect. Just sit and wait to draw a house. When there is an architect, you try to work for a firm. So say for instance in Ghana, you go to Accra to work for a firm in Accra. So you're working at this firm, whatever they need, you have to be able to draw. Because a firm will not get only building to draw. Do you understand me? So that's why we always ask, whenever a child reaches 13, 14, As parents, we are what the child wants to become. So if you was my child at 15, I wouldn't send you down that road. I'm not saying your dreams is shattered or anything, but at least a sketch. Do you understand me? All right, barber. Do you know how much money barber make in America? A simple barber. Do you know how much money a barber make? Do you know for one haircut? Say for instance, I have a funeral. Somebody died from me. My father passed. And I call the barber to trim my father, shave him before burial. Do you know that's more than $1,000? That's more than 10,000 seniors for that alone.
How much?
More than 10,000 man seniors.
10,000.
For barber, if I go to a barber in America and I do a haircut, just this, it's $50. So when you call, listen, so when you call a barber, keep it up. When you call a barber now, and you tell a barber I have somebody dying, and I want them to get a haircut before burial, it's very expensive. So certain job that you would look down on, it benefit others in a way you can never tell. If Joe Biden at the White House needs somebody to get his hair done, he will not go to a barber. A barber will have to go to trim him. Most of these office executives, you have to go to their job and their offices to trim them, to cut their hair. It's not small money. Do you understand me? So you picking a profession in the world as 15, 16-year-old, it's very important, and you getting advice, what works. And that's why I have a daughter. My daughter do electrician in school. 19-year-old, and her profession, she's an electrician. She knows the difference between primary wire. She knows the difference between all that. Because I give her a skill. So with the skill and the education, she will go somewhere. Her next one was auto mechanic. Because I go to America and I see that there's only 3 people. Except for the police, you lose a police job, your next job is a security guard. Do you understand? It's like that everywhere in the world. After you lose a police job, the only job you can get is a security. You understand me? For the people who said they're liars, 2 liars stand. Sit. 2 persons said they want to be liars. Where's the next one? Two persons said they want to be a liar. One said doctor, right? Only one said liar. Spell ability. Okay, well done. Give her a round of applause. So, to be a liar, you go to school to be a nurse. That's 4 years, or 3. To be liars is 8 years, or 7. It depends on how education, how bright you is. And even when you become a liar and finish, you have to be a junior liar, then you'll be, what type of liar you want to be, Stan? What type of liar you want to be? It's Elizabeth, right? So you see, so it's very important that if y'all want to reach anywhere in life, y'all still visit this place. Because then now, we can teach you. Because there's no lawyer firm or office with a liar. You have to be a defense lawyer, a prosecutor, in so many ranks in being a liar. Do you understand? But even now, she reached age for a goal. That's where we come in as a church and as a community to direct them in that path. You understand me? So I ask you something if you don't know. Let me know you don't know. That's how we can help you. So if y'all choose to get help, y'all will be back here next week. And I assure Zamara will have the sisters in dress appropriately. and they can come back, and after Sabbath school, we can go through these things and you'll be good. Huh? But it's a pleasure of you all here. And as I said, children is always the future of our origin. Because you are the one have to talk about our legacy and fulfill our legacy. So you are always welcome here. Huh? So with that, that's the end of the Shabbat class. Unless any questions. If any questions, then we can definitely close it. Huh? Shaman, you have a question? Sister, you want a question? Ryan, question? Huh?
I was looking at the verses before this, right? In Daniel, those are the leper, those are the pieces coming out.
No, what are you talking about? The beast in Daniel is different from the beast in Revelation.
Yeah.
Revelation talking about the angels. Daniel is talking about empires.
Maybe it's not a question, but maybe you can teach us about Luke 2, verse number 38. Yes. And the scripture said, Paul was a light to the Gentiles. I want you to yes, that's.
Because we went into Hosea last week when the Mosai said, don't deal with us. Just imagine, you have 10 tribes, the Mosai children, and the Mosai said, Judah, don't even deal with Ephraim. Let him alone. You understand me? So even when Yahushua was talking about the good Samaritan, it was an Ephraimite he was talking about. The Samaritan take the Judite, bring him to the inn, pay money for him. It was all us. But you have to understand when you read Romans 10, the Bible tells you it become a trap to some. So when he tell it in Luke, because you cannot read Luke 1, 71 and they tell you Yahushua going to come and save us from our enemy. Then they go to Luke 2:38 to tell about the Yahushua should be a light to the Gentiles. Well done. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. So this is something you push. You see that, Deacon? This is well done. Give her a round of applause. Have she ever drawn for you yet, Isabel? What she have drawn for you? Well done. What's her name? Sandra. Right? So we're talking about the Gentiles. So Yahushua was coming now to be a light for the 10 tribes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you notice, the scripture said they sit in darkness. When you read Matthew 15, Yahushua said, other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. They also must get the word. Do you understand me? So those are the sheep was what? The 10 tribes.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, the worse this person Israel history was, and the hardest people we have to bring back to the fold was Nehemiah and Ezra for what they did. Because when Nehemiah and Ezra came in the land, they were kicking out Israelites. If you don't have no documents, like somebody say, what's a tribe? You don't know. Nehemiah kicked you out. So necessarily the Most High count it as righteousness. Because I tell you, to be stupid is not an excuse. So when Nebuchadnezzar take the children of Israel to Babylon, remember Jeremiah and some of them, they leave back. But when Nehemiah went back in the land, the ones them that leave back, they were intermixed marriage so much that he just kicked everybody outside the land. All those were Israel. So when you see Paul was traveling out to country like Malta and those places, those are the ones that Paul was trying to bring back in the fold. That's why the Bible said, test the spirit by what? The spirit. So the 10 tribes were left. When they left, they know they were Israel, but they take up idol. But those ones that Nehemiah kicked out, it was. So even those now, when you bring them back, they're going to be still doing stuff as Eden was. Because you eating bush meat. Do you think God say, Yahushua come? Look at my son. Eh? You breaking the Sabbath. You think the Most High calling Gabriel, go to my children? Because the Most High is the easiest one who cut you off. Because the Bible says you cannot serve two masters. You hate my love one and hate the other. So the Most High is saying, if you work on the Sabbath, you hate me. Do you understand? So even now, what's your nationality, sir?
For now, I would say I'm Nigerian.
Before that, what was your nationality?
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Ghanaian is not even a word. It don't exist. Do you see where you just killed a whole heritage? And you see how you don't respect your fathers? Because Deacon great-grandfather don't know no country named Ghana. So if your great-grandfather come in front of you today, Deacon, they were the one that fighting slavery and getting the British out. Would he feel welcome of you saying you're Ghanaian? What did he fighting for Ghana? And we're talking about somebody in the 1900s. 1940, did your lineage know what Ghana was? Could you go to tell them you're changing from Gold Coast to Ghana? Would they be happy with that? So by asking somebody's nationality, he destroys entire history. When you say Nelson Mandela is the first black president of South Africa, swearing power 1995, what have you just did to all the black leaders that was before him? When you say Barack Obama is the first black president of America, what have you done? When there was black president before Barack Obama. You all never know that, right? Look up John Hanson. John Hanson was the first black president of America. He wasn't even there before George Washington. Use your Google. So by your answer, you can destroy our whole nation. Just like by our deeds and our work. Because our work, we cannot tell people we're Israelites. Because the Most High said, when you do that, what you do? You pollute my name in front of heathens. Do you understand? So if we say we're Israelite, we have to do everything by the books. Because the biggest problem that we have in Israel is what they did. Multiple marriages. That's the only problem I see that create a animosity between man and woman. Everything else can deal with. And the Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So everything else is doctrine. So the only thing somebody have to do is bring forth the proof. But when it comes on to multiple marriages, I see that divide the nation more than anything else. But does that divide Muslim?
No.
Does that divide any other culture, heritage? Only that divide us. And you know why? Nobody wants to listen. Because everybody thinks you have to be happy every day of your life. You have to teach it. When you are married, you will not be happy every day of your life. Your husband might kick you out of your house. If he's in your house, you go and kick him out. 2-3 days you are going to go back together. That's life. Nobody teaching them that. Right or what? Did man run or leave you for 6-7 months? Eh? You have to be singing song and you're bending knees. Please come back to me. Eh? That's marriage. How I come and say, hell, that kid never happen again. Never. I say, I believe you, my brother. Right? This is life experience. Can? All right. Shabbat shalom. We have to be truthful and we have to teach everything. Because if we know something, it burns us. And we don't tell them. It will burn them and it will burn them worse. So you see, that's why when we grew up in Jamaica, the only thing we do when we go to school, practical, the girl doing clothing and textile, which clothing and textile in here. A lot of girls up in school with me, they into gear, right? The men cook, right? That was the two main profession. Because I did food and beverage in school. But when I traveled to America, I said, I don't like the kitchen like that. You understand me? I'll eat. I don't like to cook. Do you understand me? So I said, why never pick a next skill? Why never do something? So that's why I know when I get my children, I know I choose for them. If they want to do it, so be it. But my daughter into electrician already. You understand me? She's doing business in university now. My son, I tell them both of them to join the military. I don't pick nothing for them. Let them go join the military. Because the military will give them discipline.
Really?
You understand me? But for us, nobody was there to choose for us. So when you see what work now, you have to let all of them go through something. So even the one that say want to be a police, we don't tell him your dream is dead. But we're just telling him if you're being a police and you lose that job, what else you might go back to? So we push our children to be what? Have a skill. Have something you can do. What was your Hawashai profession? What was his father profession? Do you see? So do you see the greatest man that walked this earth? What was his profession? Or was he a banker? Was he a pilot? Because these women know they only want those men to marry. Nobody wants a carpenter weekend.
Nope.
Eh?
Nope.
Who wants a man that is cutting tree and nailing board every day? That was not a profession. Exactly. But today, everybody wants a bank teller. They want a pilot. Nobody wants a carpenter.
Nope.
Do you see your life change? But you married a banker and the world collapsed. Where are you going to live?
Oh, you're going to live at the bank.
At least the carpenter can fashion a hand to build up a tent, right?
Yes.
Which this world will collapse.
Ah.
If you use a police, what you're gonna do? Where you're gonna live? What you're gonna do? So do you see?
Yeah.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.